In such an era of rapid advancement of intelligent technology, Harman has always been standing at the forefront of innovation as a global leader of the connected car technology, lifestyle audio innovation, professional audio and lighting solutions, as well as tech services. Whether at home, in the car, or on the go, Harman is always pushing the boundaries of industrial excellence by creating smart experiences that make life easier, more productive, and more entertaining. Today, we take it as a great honor to welcome to our show Mr. Sobottka, President and CEO of HARMAN International, who is going to sit down with me and share with us more about HARMAN's strategic vision, growth roadmap, as well as its localized innovation practices here in China. Good afternoon, Mr. Sobottka. Welcome to our show. We really take it as a great honor to have this interview with you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
So shall we start by giving a brief introduction about yourself and HARMAN to the audience?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's start with HARMAN first. HARMAN is more than 70 years in the business, and we are creating connected experiences, changing life of our consumers and customers. And we are doing this as a part of the Samsung family, so HARMAN belongs to Samsung. And we are active in the fields of automotive, well known, but also lifestyle audio and professional solutions, as well as digital transformation solutions. And this is our business portfolio. We have a large portfolio of brands and building around these brands cultural relevance around these brands. So that's a bit the story of HARMAN. And looking forward, I think we have some great ideas how we can shape the future. So I myself came into HARMAN 4 years ago, approximately, and with a long tradition in the automotive world. And the HARMAN team is absolutely great. I'm honored to take the CEO role now.
So what's your mission and vision for HARMAN's development?
So if you look to our heritage and if you look to the markets, how they're changing, going fast, the topic of an integral consumer experience around the audio topic and digital experience in the car are key search fields of our innovation. So driving with focus innovations in these fields, making some big bets on our technology positioning, that is our vision for the future. And not only in the verticals, so in an automotive division or in a lifestyle division perspective, but it is connecting these verticals through an horizontal, creating a unique user experience and creating an interoperable system, connecting all these different situations in life and making it a unique user experience.
As you have mentioned, HARMAN has been the market leader in various sectors. In your perception, what is HARMAN's core competitive advantage and how are you going to bring that to life?
We are market leader in really many of those activities, like the car audio space, for example. We are leading the market in the infotainment or intelligent cockpit space. We are leading in the professional solutions area. We are leading with portable audio. So we are really in a great position. And bringing this to life and converting this into a digital experience which is across the different domains is absolutely essential to us. In particular with the combination of Samsung, where we have access to technology and are part of a great ecosystem Samsung has built, and we are leveraging this to connecting the dots across these different activities with a clear focus on scaling and focusing even more on those areas where we are already leading, being a market or being a category.
How about the talent development? Actually, I have heard so much about the great investment on the so-called next generation leadership. Would you like to share with us more about that?
Yeah, I think this is the most fun part of HARMAN. In HARMAN, you still have the startup spirit in many areas which we work. Developing and being cognizant of our corporate culture and developing leaders to embrace this and help them to grow in this culture is essential for us. So we have special programs to develop the next generation of HARMAN leaders in different divisions. We have a large-scale HARMAN University helping our people to grow. And it is a constant dialogue because the world in which we are operating is changing dramatically, right? So constantly the need to adapt for capabilities, but also for the way we do business. And we are really on a good path.
So as the newly appointed president and CEO of the company, would you like to share with us more about your growth plan for the upcoming few years?
Yeah, absolutely. I think growth and tech innovation are for us key essential success factors. In consequence, we are teaming up very intensively with Samsung to leverage some of the technology for our applications. We are focusing very much on our brands because the brands are a very strong asset. And it's just more than a sticker on a product, right? If you think about Harman Kardon, if you think about JBL, these are really brands standing for a whole cultural asset.
Actually, Harman is standing at the intersection of mobility and lifestyle. So what do you think is the key force to elevate the whole part?
I think you're touching there a very, very important point. We are very strong in the different verticals. And Harman is one maybe of the few companies on planet Earth with the ability and the opportunity to do it because we have a very strong automotive position. We have a very strong consumer audio and lifestyle experience in the consumer electronics field. And we have Samsung owning technology assets and a large ecosystem. And it is our mission to connect these dots in a meaningful way and bring unique user experiences to life through this innovation focus.
In your perception, in what way AI is reshaping and driving Harman's automotive solutions?
I think if you just look to the automotive industry, you see today that the car becomes actually a consumer electronics device, being the bridge between the physical and the virtual world and your digital life. Today already known, you have the speech assists, you have the different forms of interacting with the car, the connection to the large language models to get additional information which is stored outside the car. And we are developing in all these different directions. We have an avatar which really allows a completely different form of interaction with a vehicle. And is creating a lot of empathy. And we believe that, especially in this field, AI will be really a game changer.
The Ready product family has attracted so wide attention from the industry. Would you like to elaborate on this product family?
Our products are to a much larger degree ready. That's why the product family is called Ready. The idea is to enable automakers in a very short time frame to build an absolute top-notch user experience. We call this consumer experiences automotive grade. And many OEMs are facing this challenge today. So it is an answer to a real-world problem in the global industry.
Would you like to tell us how Harman is innovating for China's automotive market?
We have, as I said, a very strong team here in China. More than 1,200 engineers, more than 5,000 people in total, with 6 really relevant sites across China. And for us, China is not just a market, but really an innovation hub. And if you talk about the automotive industry in particular, this is, of course, an industry under dramatic change. And the nucleus, the core element of this change is coming from China these days. That's why being here and innovating in the market, co-innovating with the local automakers is absolutely essential for us.
What can we expect from Harman's involvement at the show this year?
First of all, I think we are enlightened to be here again. This ecosystem is really absolutely fascinating and inspiring. So if you think about the solutions we are showing in the automotive field, you will see a lot of very advanced display technologies integrated in a very unique way into the car. So very advanced display technologies. We call this Q-View. It's a display technology going across the different pillars, beamed pillar to pillar. In the front, we are showing topics in the field of ready care. So reading the emotional state and cognitive load of passengers and drivers. We are showing a lot of technology around audio, of course, because we are strong there. And we are showing different integrated solutions at this point. Providing information, providing new apps, keeping the car fresh, updating the software constantly. These are also solutions we are showing here in Shanghai.
As you have mentioned for many times, automotive solutions, lifestyle audio, as well as the tech services are the main three sectors of our business structure. So what is next for the lifestyle audio brands for Harman?
I mean, our lifestyle team is really an absolutely cool team. They have built a super successful business, especially here in China, around the key brands of JBL and Harman Kardon, and I think they're very well known. And if you look to the products, I mean, first of all, they are, from the technology perspective, absolutely convincing in terms of their key features. But even more with the brands, and the brands, they stand for a certain cultural element. They have a cultural relevance, right? It is it has a tech element in it, and it has a fashion-forward cultural lifestyle element in it. And so building around these brands and amplifying these brands is another key activity we are undergoing. In addition, these products, solutions at the moment live as standalone products, but also they become part of a larger ecosystem. And our larger vision is, as I said earlier, we are believing to connect the different spaces in which you are enjoying our products and creating an interoperable platform across the different areas in which we are active, so automotive, lifestyle audio, and maybe even connecting it to Samsung ecosystems.
Let's move on to the tech services. What role does it play in Harman's global strategy, and how is it contributing to the digital transformation?
So our digital transformation team is really strong in several verticals. For example, they are very strong in medtech, they are very strong in IoT and other industries. And they are providing digital transformation solutions. So they are very skilled in creating solutions, of course, cloud first, nowadays AI focused, this is clear, in helping other industries to evolve and drive that digital transformation. Of course, they are also a strong asset to Harman in our own homegrown applications, so to say, and they're helping many of our businesses to evolve and go on. But this team is connected to many more industries than the consumer electronics space and the automotive industry.
Last but not least, how important is the China market to Harman's global strategy?
All our divisions have very strong footprint in China, very strong teams. But China is, for us, not just a market. This would be far too limited. For us, China is a key innovation hub, driven by the availability of technology and by the passion for speed. I think these topics go very well together. And also the approach here in China is, I would say, unique in the world, where you go fast, pivot, learn, evolve, change. And this allows for speed and excellent results.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Christian Sobottka, and thank you for taking all the questions and sharing with us so many impressive insights.
Thank you very much. Great pleasure.